Following President Trump expressing his commitment to send astronauts to Mars in his inaugural speech, and overall push for space exploration initiatives, space stocks began receiving a positive boost from the possibility of additional support for the space industry. Globalstar is a lesser-known company that could also benefit from this latest jolt of interest in space exploration. Another reason for positive sentiment comes from Globalstar partnering with Piker Holding GmbH to enhance vehicle safety and connectivity using satellite-based communication technology. The partnership combines Globalstar's expertise in emergency solutions and remote IoT connectivity with Piker's automotive telematics and emergency services. This collaboration aims to provide innovative solutions for European automotive manufacturers and consumers, focusing on improving safety, connectivity, and reliability on the road. Additionally, Globalstar continues to expand its business through strategic investments in terrestrial networks, aiming to double its revenue over the next few years. Though another reason Globalstar gained attention was due to its plans to voluntarily delist its common stock from the NYSE American and transfer its listing to Nasdaq Global Select Market after completing a reverse stock split. The company believes this move could make its shares more attractive to a broader range of investors. Trading on the NYSE American is expected to end around February 10, 2025, with trading on Nasdaq beginning around February 11, 2025, still subject to the completion of the reverse stock split. Globalstar, or simply GSAT, provides mobile satellite services, MSS, such as voice and data communication services, along with wholesale capacity services via its global satellite network. The MSS business focuses on offering reliable connectivity in areas not served or underserved by terrestrial wireless and wireline networks. Their competitive advantages rely on 4 pillars: wholesale satellite capacity, terrestrial spectrum and network solutions, IoT and legacy services. They have strategic partnerships for certain satellite-enabled services offered by Apple Inc. On top of that, they're also developing two-way commercial IoT products to expand their opportunities in the market. Among the communication services provided are two-way voice communication and data transmissions through their GSP 1600 and GSP 1700 phone, duplex, one-way or two-way communication using mobile devices like Spot, one-way data transmissions for location tracking, satellite network access services, and engineering solutions. They aim to differentiate themselves by offering cost-effective, high-quality products and services to various markets, including industrial, governmental, and consumer sectors. Globalstar states they're constantly exploring opportunities to develop new products and provide innovative services using their network assets and technological advancements. This includes expanding their commercial IoT offerings and terrestrial network solutions, utilizing their XCOM RAN product and terrestrial spectrum authorizations. Their satellite network consists of low Earth orbit, LEO, satellites designed for maximum visibility from any point on Earth's surface between latitudes 70 degrees north and 70 degrees south. Their second-generation satellites have twice the lifespan, 40% more capacity, and are built at a lower cost compared to their first-generation counterparts. They also have an in-orbit spare satellite available for emergencies. GSAT aims to provide service levels equal or better than competitors while offering faster and more cost-effective system maintenance and upgrades. Their ground network includes gateways that cover most of the Earth's land and human population, with each gateway having multiple antennas communicating with their satellites. They explain this allows seamless communication between antenna beams and satellites as they traverse the gateways. Globalstar believes their network's design enables quicker and more affordable system maintenance and upgrades, due to software and hardware being located on the ground, something that is advantageous for all kinds of customers, which come from a range of industries like recreation, personal, government, public safety, oil, gas, maritime, natural resources, utilities, animal tracking, transportation, and more. Their services are particularly beneficial for users in remote regions with underdeveloped telecommunications infrastructure, or those not covered by traditional wireless telephony and broadband data services. Globalstar has seen a significant increase in the volume of commercial IoT devices on their network in recent years. The company's revenue is primarily generated from wholesale capacity customers under service agreements. As for mobile voice and data satellite communication services, they also cater to remote business continuity, recreational use, safety, emergency preparedness, and other applications. They offer these services only with equipment designed for their network. Subscribers typically pay an initial activation fee, usage fees based on minutes or unlimited usage, as well as additional service fees like voicemail, call forwarding, short messaging, email, data compression, and internet access. Pricing plans can include bundled minutes, annual plans, or unlimited plans, which they adjust according to customer demands and market changes. The Spot product family offers satellite-based connectivity and real-time GPS tracking for users independent of cellular coverage, with devices like the Spot Gen 4, Spot X, and Spot Trace. These devices provide location-based messaging, emergency notification, personal tracking, and asset monitoring services, mainly targeting the recreational and commercial markets. They're distributed through various channels, including big box retailers, Amazon, Bass Pro Shops, Cabela's, REI, Sportsman's Warehouse, Academy, West Marine, and directly via their e-commerce website. Commercial IoT services are geared towards providing one-way data transmission from IoT devices, catering to industries such as government, transportation, construction, agriculture, and forestry. Customers include various governmental agencies and organizations like BP, Shell, and the Salvation Army. They also offer small satellite transmitter modules, STX3, ST150, ST100, and chips for integrating their network into different products. Their Smart One family of asset tracking units offers cost-effective, low-power, secure monitoring solutions. Additionally, they have the Realm Enablement Suite that includes Integrity 150 and a powerful application enablement platform. They're also developing two-way reference design modules to enhance their product offerings. Since GSAT holds a worldwide allocation of radio frequency spectrum, they can design satellites, networks, and infrastructure more cost-effectively and expand their service offerings globally. They are authorized by the FCC to operate in specific frequency bands for uplink and downlink communications. Their second-generation satellites have been licensed and registered in France, while redundant satellite operation control facilities are located in the US and France. Globalstar also has authorization to provide terrestrial broadband services over an 11.5 MHz licensed MSS spectrum throughout the US and its territories, with potential for harmonized international approvals. They possess a strategic perpetual licensing agreement with XCOM for novel wireless spectrum innovations and peer-to-peer connectivity technologies. The mobile satellite services MSS sector of the global communications industry can be defined as providing voice and data services using satellite networks and ground facilities, providing connectivity beyond the reach of cellular networks. The market for these services has experienced significant growth due to factors such as declining costs, lower device sizes, and heightened demand from various industries including government, military, forestry, maritime, oil and gas, leisure, emergency services, construction, and transportation. The MSS sector is differentiated from fixed satellite services providers by their focus on mobility or small-sized terminals for voice and/or data services. The increasing availability of higher bandwidth services and the introduction of new satellite systems like SpaceX's Starlink and Amazon Kuiper are expected to drive continued growth in this industry. Competition comes from other global MSS providers like Viasat, Iridium, and ORBCom. Companies compete on the basis of coverage, quality, portability, and pricing of services and products. The market also faces indirect competition from regional mobile satellite communication services, new service providers like SpaceX, and personal locator beacon manufacturers. There are significant barriers to entry in this industry, such as cost and lead time associated with obtaining spectrum licenses, building and launching a satellite and ground network. And due to the advanced technology used in the industry, companies like GSAT need to comply with unique governmental regulations. Specifically, U.S. international traffic and arms regulations and United States Export Administration regulations that limit the export of certain articles and related technical data to certain nations, particularly in relation to restrictions on transactions with persons under U.S. or foreign sanctions. GSAT also needs to address the issue of concentrated revenue sources, since service agreements makes up a significant portion of current earnings, but there's no guarantee that expected revenue will be received. The agreements place considerable responsibilities on the company, and fees may only be paid if specified conditions are met. There's potential for failure to meet obligations, unsatisfied payment conditions, partner product failures, or agreement termination, which could all result in lost revenue and negatively impact business operations. Furthermore, operators like Globalstar face the fact the actual operational lifespan of satellites might be shorter than anticipated due to various factors such as propellant usage, durability, space hazards, operational issues, and technological changes. This could potentially lead to a reduction in available capacity on their satellite network before the end of each satellite's expected life, which may impact revenue, result in an impairment loss, and accelerate capital expenditures. The potential effects on revenue from this situation can vary depending on the satellite location and customer usage. The company's business plan assumes they can maintain a healthy constellation and ground network, providing commercially acceptable service quality, despite inherent risks in a large-scale telecommunications system. The company doesn't insure satellites against in-orbit failures after 6 months. Anomalies may cause loss of capacity, performance degradation, or premature failure. Launch or deployment losses could adversely affect the business. Human operators' errors can also negatively impact satellite performance. If a satellite fails before its estimated useful life, an impairment charge would be recorded, possibly affecting net income. Lastly, there's always the potential of delays or lack of availability of components from the electronics industry, which are essential for their retail products, gateways, and satellites. Shortages in parts can lead to delayed shipments, increased prices, or both. These disruptions have already affected their ability to sell popular spot and commercial IoT products, even as recently as 2022 and 2023. With the propensity for supply chain disruptions, parts shortages remain an uncertainty to be cautious of. For more on Globalstar and other companies, follow Ascencore. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.